Ladies and gentlemen, we right back up in there for another interesting video. Now, I ain't gonna waste no time with this one. I don't wanna make this video too long. I wanna stay straight on topic for this whole situation. Now, this is for the DMV rapper from my actual hometown, Goonew, that is a part of the duo Homicide Boys with him and Lil Dude. Now, he been buzzing for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Getting his name known and stuff like that. We can see him linked with people like I said, Lil Dude, previously, Big Flop. Who else? We got people from the opposite end that's like Q the Fool, stuff like that, like people they're competing with. See, a lot of times from the PG shit, like we support, you know what I'm saying, the people that do their thing, because we got our own terminology and stuff like that, our own rap style for the most part. So understand that this whole situation, I don't even want to waste no time. Let's get into the report of the Goonew shooting and stuff like that. So Maryland rapper Goonew, better known as his raspy delivery, frequent collaborations with Lil Dude, has died after being shot on Friday night, March 18th in Prince George's County. Goonew's manager confirmed the news to the Washington Post, stated that the rapper died a few hours after being transported to the hospital. Now we say, now people were saying, I don't believe this, his mother, you know what I'm saying? All he wanted to do was get his family out the hood. He had a heart that was bigger than his body. When they took him, they took me. Goonew was 24 years old. Now let's get into some more back stuff beyond that, because even with that, I'm gonna bring something else in here that's gonna make it make sense. Now for Goonew, the symbolism, you already know. Man, this is the devil horns, of course. He was also a part at one point in time. What is it? Money, Power, Respect. It was him, Lil Dude, Pablo, Hood Rich Pablo One. Before they split stuff like that, and everybody started doing their own thing. But they was in a group where they was putting out stuff. So he been buzzing for years. Like, a lot of people would hear me on Snap, like bumping some Goonew and shit like that. They be like, hey, what song that is? And I'll tell them, oh, there's such and such and such, you know what I'm saying? But to keep it on the subject, these people was down with the get down for the imagery, just the Red Room and stuff like that. Where you got Urkel, Jaleel White, you know what I'm saying? In the representation of him for, the tapes and stuff like that, playing that character and stuff like that. All right, now let's look at this. The whole taunting. And I'm gonna have to bring something else in here that'll make it understandable for the people that know about how this rap game go. Now, you see what the tombstone says. It says RIP to the Ops. RIP to Ops. Sunrise, 99, 2000. So Goonew was actually born in 98. Now they got this on the 99. So, this is kind of like a little trickery, like with the stuff. You see the lean and all that stuff like that. But we're going to get into it even more, because like with this whole stuff right there, I'm just pointing the backstory to like the album covers and stuff like that. Like, this shit is very satanic. And let's get to this right here. 6'4", the Red Room, you got the roses right there on the table. What is it, like a trumpet or something? Trombone or some shit? So all of these Red Room representations, man. Even this right here. Like, this right here had me mad. I seen this and I was like, come on, bro. People posted this talking about, I want to go out like this. So 2 weeks after his death, they posted his actual body up inside of the club where they was playing go-go's. They was, listening to all type of music. It's supposed to be like a little tribute party. What is it called? His last dance or some shit like that. Bro, you know how disrespectful this is? But let's keep it on the subject. Because Goonew had a project called Back from Hell. On the actual album cover, they had him him in the representation of death in the Red Room. And you going to hell, you came back. So he even said an opening line. Like we started off, back from hell, I died twice. You know what I'm saying? So we got this with him with the crown on there, representing like for the king and shit like that. But do you know what they was rapping about? All that stuff like that. Now let's get into even more stuff like that before we end this, because I don't want. So we got March. Now I want to see something else. Here we go. So even on that subject, we later find out that young Dolph was allegedly shot 22 times. So this right here, the whole Goonew thing had me like, bro, why they got his body up in there? Is this man alive? Is he dead? I'm like, then we didn't even hear too much about it. We just heard he got shot. And then even beyond that, that's why I was taking a social media break. So I seen it on the gram or seeing people texting me and stuff. I was like, nah, I don't believe that. Cause you know they're programming with this shit. That's why it's good to unplug the whole Kobe Bryant shit, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like they do certain things. And for like I said, this is for my hometown. So for me, of course it'd be like, we ought to get programmed and desensitized to these rappers dying and shit like that. So before I'd be quick to say RIP and shit like that, even though, you know, it's RIP to the people that actually died out here. But for the satanic, ritualistic type of stuff, it's like, come on, bro, look at this. Adolph Thornton Jr., young Dolph, suffered 22 gunshot wounds, according to the autopsy. Now, why the hell is this news not presented from the very beginning? They only said a little bit. These rules both include those introduction. I don't believe this, bro. I don't even know what that is. But they said he was shot 22 times. Now you see, they talk about that, but they don't really get too in depth on that type of stuff. They just say, oh, he was shot. We gotta take their word for it, right? We see young Dolph's vehicle and stuff like that. And even with Goonew, his situation was a little similar to how they reported it. They said that the people tried to rob him for his chain and shit like that. He gave up the chain and then they still shot him. They said they shot him like a dog type shit. Now, even with this young Dolph shit, as we seen, like these people, what they were saying, like they got the suspects. Then next thing you know, they got 2 more suspects and all that stuff. So this is just like the whole Tentacion, the X type shit. X had a nice vehicle at the end of his death, right? So they give it a motive like, oh yeah, they got the nice vehicle. This man is in his hometown. He's shopping for some cookies or something like that. They shoot the man 22 times. But as we see, these people taunt the ops and stuff like that. So it's very crazy, very wicked, man. Very, very wicked. It's even more crazy how they just now present that news right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro. One more time before we end this video. Like I said, I didn't want to have this video too long. And like, awful. Man, let's get back to the shit real quick, bro. Fuck that. So you got that right there or that right there. What else do I got? I got, what the hell's the video? Where's right here? I'm saying the video. This is him in the club. Somebody said, I wanted to go out like this. I want to go out like this. When has it ever been cool to put a damn body in the club like a mannequin? So this is a whole nother video on the, that nigga Vin Rhymes and shit like that. But look at this. This is like one of the most sickest shit I've seen in a minute though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. Why it looked like his body was rocking for a second. Now I question all of these people in here because why y'all dancing and celebrating the man that's right there, bro? Like this ain't no caskets, ain't no open casket shit. This man's body standing up right there. What are these people thinking nowadays, bro? Y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man, because this shit actually was disturbing. I don't even want to get too into it like that, but this shit look like some bullshit. That's all I got to say about it.